A medieval feast was no simple meal. It was a full-blown spectacle, a carefully orchestrated display of wealth, generosity, and sheer indulgence. Held to mark major occasions, weddings, coronations, victories, religious festivals, feasts could last for hours, even days. Lords and monarchs spared no expense. Guests were treated to endless courses, whole roasted boars, pies filled with spiced venison, swan glazed in saffron, eels in jelly, and elaborate sugar sculptures. But it wasn't just about food. Oh no, the real fuel of these celebrations was liquid. Beer and wine flowed like rivers. Everyone from nobles to stable hands drank heartily, though not all from the same cup. Status still mattered. The upper classes preferred wine, often imported from France or Spain and carried in oak barrels by ox cart or ship. Beer and ale, more common among the general populace, were brewed locally, in great quantity and delivered in huge casks. Some households brewed their own, with vast underground cellars holding enough to supply a small army. And drink they did. Records from noble households suggest that a single feast could see hundreds of gallons of wine consumed, often mixed with spices or honey for extra flavor. Ale was even stronger in the early Middle Ages than today, so moderation? Not likely. But these weren't somber affairs. Feasts were wild, chaotic, and often hilarious. Between courses, musicians played, jesters cracked jokes, and tumblers flipped through the halls, and sometimes guests got creative. Costume feasts, called disguisings or mummings, became popular in the later Middle Ages. Lords and ladies would don fanciful dress, kings as monks, ladies as shepherdesses, or entire troops acting out ancient myths and tales. It was festive, theatrical, and just the right amount of absurd. Masks, wigs, and flowing robes added to the fun, especially after a few goblets of mulled wine. Feasting was more than gluttony. It was a performance, a communal ritual of loyalty, joy, and release. In a world ruled by toil and hierarchy, the feast was a moment where everyone, for just one night, could revel in abundance, raise a cup, and maybe pretend to be someone else entirely.